Hey everybody, this is Wardrake, and I wanted to talk about pay-to-win style games and features within those games. There are many games that have different kinds of goals in mind. Gaining experience, gaining levels, gaining cool weapons and armor, and kicking ass. There are also many games that follow the same formula but let you or require you to purchase items for survival with real cash. This is usually coined in as pay to win. Everyone has their own opinions about it. Mine are usually a little different than certain other people's, especially my friends. So I think it's time that I express my opinion around it. What are the differences, and what do I consider the three categories for the pay style? Well, the three categories would be pay to win, pay for quick progress, and pay for looks. They're all pretty explanatory right there, but I'm going to go ahead and go in depth about them. Pay to win is the one where you have to pay in order to progress. What I mean by this is you can get to a certain point within a game and you just can't survive or accomplish what you need to without dishing out real cash. I don't mean subscription style games. I do mean for certain equipment, certain abilities, extra inventory slots if it's required, so on and so forth. Pay for quick progress is becoming a far more common thing, especially with World of Warcraft and a few other games that is doing this. That's where it increases your experience amount per kill, or even, as I said, World of Warcraft doing, letting you level up to, I believe it's level 80, by using real cash. Now, I understand the purpose behind a quick progress pay, although I like grinding myself. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV quite a bit, and I am slowly but surely leveling all my guys up to max level, which at this time is 60. Yeah, really long progress. Not the point. There are many people that have really long hour jobs or are just very busy with their lives, and they don't have the time to go through and grind for hours and hours every week. And so I understand quick progress. Now, there are some quick progresses that I don't always agree with, but when it comes to level progression or item progression, I can kind of understand that. And there's the last one. Pay for looks. This is cosmetic completely. I don't mean equipment that give you stats. I don't mean abilities that give you advantages. I mean looks. Anything from a new mount that does nothing different than normal mounts to, an amazing looking gown. These are just for looks, nothing else. And those, I think, are just fine. You don't have to buy these to look good, just the way you want to. MMORPGs are the far more common ones that do this kind of thing. And that it makes sense. In fact, there were many free-to-play MMORPGs that required you to pay to win originally. Perfect World comes to mind when it was first released, and a few other games as well. As time progressed, pay to win kind of got a bad rap, and it really deserved it because it was forcing people to pay to continue playing a free game. Sorry about any noise in that background. Microsoft wants me to sign in again for whatever reason. Anyway, as time progressed and there are still tons of free-to-play games, it became more for pay for quick progress and especially cosmetic. However, they still do sell equipment that does have advantages, but you no longer need it to survive. Meaning, if you want to progress, if you want to get good equipment to progress a little faster, you can dish out a little dough. Destiny actually started doing this recently with their new Sterling packages, I believe they're called. And there's nothing wrong with that in the sense that you don't need them to be successful within the game. Including the fact that they already reward you, I believe, 3 packages a week, 2 to 3, depending if you complete what you need to. So already, you're doing okay. You don't need to pay for them. It just means that those that do pay for them get them a little faster. Another common game that does pay styles are called gacha games. Another kind you see on most mobile devices, a few internet games as well run with this. And that's where you collect cards, coins, tokens, badges, and they help you fight within the game. And you can level up these tokens, you can do missions for using either stamina or AP. In fact, one game that came out recently that I've been enjoying like crazy is Kingdom Hearts Unchained X. They did an amazing job getting that gacha system all together, as many games have begun to do. It's really easy to get the gems you need in order to get new tokens. However, you can get a really large amount for $15. You don't have to pay anything, but it's always kind of nice when you know that if you have a little extra cash, it doesn't hurt. Another game that's been doing this lately are first-person shooters. Call of Duty has usually let you gain rank and items by completing things within multiplayer or story missions, and they still do. I don't even know if Call of Duty uses a pay-in-game system at this point, but a lot of first-person shooters, especially the free-to-play ones, have begun doing this. And that's not also bad either, to an extent. If you can earn the weapons and the equipment outside of paying real money, then there's no big deal. But when they only offer certain gear in the store that clearly gives an advantage over other players, that's something that I can't agree with very well. It's very particular, but that's the way it is. All in all, pay to win, pay for progress, or quick progress I should specify, and paying for looks have their ups and downs. I never agree to a pay to win. Not happening. However, a pay to quick progress I won't take advantage of, but I see its purposes, and a pay for looks I may every once in a while, depending if I really, really want to. Otherwise, I don't really pay too much attention to it, although I love seeing what they have to offer. Those are my thoughts on pay to win. Let me hear your guys's. Leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.